Good morning student. Welcome to your software engineering class. In the previous session, I have discussed about software designing. In software designing, the software engineer convert the SRS document to software design document. They have to convert all the functionality of a software into different module. And in this session, I will discuss about the main characteristic of modularity, that is cohesion and coupling. In this session, in this video, I will only cover the cohesion part and coupling will discuss in the next video. After completion of this video session, you will able to know about the cohesiveness of a module and what are the different kind of cohesion. So let's start. Content of this video are cohesion and coupling, then advantage of functional independence, cohesion, classification of cohesiveness, and different type of cohesion like coincidental cohesion, logical cohesion, temporal cohesion, procedural cohesion, communicational cohesion, sequential cohesion, and fundamental cohesion. Cohesion and coupling. A module having high cohesion and low coupling is characteristic of neat module. Means for a good software design, we require high cohesion and low coupling. Okay, this is the main requirement of good software design. Functionally independence of other module. Means module should functionally independent. The module should not depend in another module. A functionally independent module has minimal interaction with other module. Means the functionally independent module interact minimum with other module. That is known as functional independent module. Then advantage of functional independence. Better understandability and good design. Means if the module is independent, it is better to understand. Complexity of design is reduced. Different modules easily understood in isolation. Modules are independent. Means modules can be easily understand if the module is functionally independent. Means a small module is easy to understand and complexity is reduced. If there is no independency among the module, the module is functionally independent, then the complexity is reduced, and it is the characteristic of a good software design. Functional independence reduce error propagation. Degree of interaction between modules is low. Means error propagation is also reduces in functional independent module. Means if an error occur in a single module, it doesn't hamper to the other module. An error existing in one module doesn't directly affect other module. And reuse of module is possible. Means if the module is independent, if the module is functional independent, then we can use it in another program. It is the main characteristic of modularity, reuse of module. A functionally independent module can be easily taken out and reused in a different program. Each module does some well-defined and precise function. The interface of a module with other module is simple and minimal. Means a functionally independent module can be reused in other program, and each module do some specific task, do some well defined and precise function, and they interact with other module minimum interaction is there in functionally independent module. Functional independence. Unfortunately, there are no way to quantitatively measure the degree of cohesion and coupling. Means we cannot measure the degree of cohesiveness and coupling. Classification of different kind of cohesion and coupling will give us some idea regarding the degree of cohesiveness of a module. Means different classification can decide the degree of cohesiveness and coupling. So first let us discuss what is cohesion. Cohesion is a measure of the functional strength. Means there are many modules in a software design, but in a single module there may be many functions, and what is the strength of the function, the functional strength, how they are dependent with each other in a module, means the intradependency of a module, that is known as cohesion. In a single module, how they are interdependent, that is known as cohesion. Cohesion is a measure of the degree to which element of a module are functionally related, how they are related functionally in a single module, that is known as cohesion. Then classification of cohesiveness. By examining the type of cohesion exhibited by a module, we can roughly tell whether it is high cohesion or low cohesion. Means by knowing the type, what are the type, then knowing the type we can judge it is high cohesion or low cohesion, because from the type we can know the degree of cohesiveness. So this is the classification of cohesion. First is functional cohesion, sequential cohesion, communicational cohesion, procedural cohesion, temporal cohesion, logical cohesion, and coincidental cohesion. The coincidental cohesion is low degree of cohesion, and functional cohesion is the high degree of cohesion, and we require for a good design high cohesion and low coupling. Okay, so from this we can know the degree of cohesiveness. So let us briefly discuss about each type of cohesion. So first is coincidental cohesion. The module perform a set of tasks which relate to each other very loosely, if at all. The module contain a random collection of function. Means in a function, if there are random collection of function, they are not related to each other. Okay, the module have many function and they doesn't depend or they doesn't related to each other, then it is known as coincidental cohesion. So it is very low degree of cohesiveness. Function have been put in the module out of pure coincidence without any thought or design. Means in coincidental cohesion they are put together without any reason. Okay, so it is known as coincidental cohesion and it is low degree of cohesion. The next is logical cohesion. All element of the module perform similar operation. Means similar type of function when put in a module, that is known as logical cohesion. For example, error handling, data input, data output, etc. An example of logical cohesion, a set of print function to generate an output report arranged into a single module. Means the example is when a print statement to generate report. Okay, all type of print statement are in a single module to generate report. That is known as logical cohesion. Means in logical cohesion, all similar type of operation are put together. That is known as logical cohesion. Then temporal cohesion. The module contain tasks that are related by fact. All the tasks must be executed in the same time span. Example, the set of function responsible for initialization, startup, shutdown of some process, etc. Means when the module having function which executed in same time, which can executed at same time span, that is known as temporal cohesion. Like shutdown of a process, starting of a process, initialization of process. So these are known as temporal cohesion. Then procedural cohesion. The set of function of the module, all part of a procedure. Certain sequence of steps have to be carried out in a certain order to achieve an objective. The algorithm for decoding a message is example a procedural cohesion. Means when all part of a procedure is in a same module, they have certain step to carry out some specific task. Okay, the procedure to carry out some specific task are in a single module, that is known as procedural cohesion. Like algorithm for decoding a message, that is known as procedural cohesion. Then communicational cohesion. All function of the module reference or update the same data structure. Means when in a module they work with the same data structure, they update the same data structure, that is known as communicational cohesion. The set of function defined on an array or stack. Means in the same array or same stack, they are having many functions to update it or initialize it, then it is known as communicational cohesion when they work in a same data structure. Next, sequential cohesion. Element of a module from different part of a sequence. Output from one element of the sequence is the input to the next. Means there are many functions, there may be many functions which take input from the previous function. Means output of a function is input to the other function. Sequentially they are executed. So it is known as sequential cohesion. Like in the example, first sorting of the elements, then searching of an element, then displaying it. So sequentially it performs all these things. So if it is in a single module and they are sequentially operate, then that is known as sequential cohesion. Then functional cohesion. Different element of a module cooperate to achieve a single function. For example, managing an employee payroll. When a module display functional cohesion, we can describe the function using a single single sentence. Means if there are many functions to exhibit some specific task, okay, for achieving a single function or achieving a single task, that is known as functional cohesion, and it is the highest degree of cohesiveness. and we can describe it in a single sentence, that is known as functional cohesion. Okay, and functional cohesion is the highest degree of cohesiveness. So this is all about all the cohesions. There are 7 type of cohesion, and the coincidental cohesion having low cohesiveness and functional cohesion is having high cohesiveness. So how can we determine the degree of cohesiveness? Write down a sentence to describe the function of a module. If the sentence is compound, it has sequential or communicational cohesion. Okay, if the sentence is single sentence, then we know it is functional cohesion. If the sentence is compound, then it may be describe the function in compound statement, then it may be sequential or communicational cohesion. If it has word like first, next, after, then it may be sequential or temporal cohesion. If the word like initialize, okay, it is probably temporal cohesion. So by this way we can identify the cohesiveness and we can identify the degree of cohesiveness. We always require a high cohesiveness for a good software design. So this is all about the cohesion and different type of cohesion and how to determine the degree of cohesion. In the next video class, I will discuss about coupling. Thank you.